Press the go live button. You gonna cooperate with me today, YouTube? Please say yes. Nice. This isn't my usual time to stream, but it looks like everything's operational. Nice. Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and as I just said, this is not my usual stream time. It is a day early, relatively speaking. And the reason for that is because the usual time that I would stream on Wednesday is, well, it became unavailable, so I figured, okay, how best to manage this? You know what? I'll just let it eat into, well, everything else. So, we are back with Xenoblade. We just went over to Alcamoth, following the events of the main story, and as it turns out, there seems to be some kind of rift in space-time that resulted from the insanity that occurred last time. Well, a while ago. So as a result, well, now we gotta fix that if we want to go home because of us we crashed our ship as a result of whatever is over in Alcamoth apparently just blasting us. So it's in bad shape, and ooh, new collectibles as a result of the time shift. I will not say no. So as a result of that, we are back and ready to cause some havoc. So let's see, where do we need to go for the next story point? Over in that direction. Actually, there's a new quest over there. I wonder how I can get to it. Well, the easiest way to get to it, probably just dropping down. Hopefully I can drop down without getting myself mulched, but I guess we'll find out. Although it looks like there's... Actually, wait, that looks like... Wait, that's a red collectible. I wonder what that's for. Well, first and foremost, let's see what's down this way. If I can survive. Thank goodness.
Kino good at improvising.
Oh boy. Now, who are you? Hmm? Oh, I see. An enemy that we need to take on. Ooh, that's high level though. Now let's try it. Worst case scenario, we come back later.
Witness true power of hero born in training. I expect nothing short of our...
Oh, you're not gonna turn around? Okay, I'll just backslash. Well, if you're gonna be asleep, I may as well just try and take advantage of that while I can. Okay, there we go. Oh, jeez. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to fight that yet. Well, we'll try anyway. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can focus one down. There we go.
How is that possible? Spring needs to step up game. My thanks. That was amazing.
That's one down. And now I'm down. Well, now our healer's down. That's amazing. Well, I mean, we were able to take out one of them. If I can just... Maybe I can just knock this one out in a hurry before the dot does me in. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, that was close. At least it's down. Even if it was real damn close.
Well.
Ah, I'm saved. Were you the ones that defeated the Entals? Please accept my gratitude. My name is Raphael. I'm an Armu herder from Grandel, a town to the southeast of here. The Armus have recently started running out of fodder just within the town walls, you see. So I was walking around trying to find some more grassland, and suddenly, angry Entals. People tell me I get far too focused when it comes to the welfare of my herd. I should probably pay more attention. Alright. Ah, right, Grandel. Like I said, to the southeast of here. Head that way and you'll see a big gate before long. There's a lot of nice juicy grass here, so I'll pick enough to get my Armus fed and then I'll mosey back into town. Thank you for helping me out of a sticky situation. Things would have been really grim if you hadn't showed up. Alrighty then. At least it was taken care of, even if I had to work for it a little. Alrighty. So, let's see where we need to go for the main story. Is there anything closer, perhaps? Probably... Actually, if it's over there... Yeah, this is probably the closest waypoint I've got. Alright, let's catch up with chat while I'm at it. Fun fact about the Xenosaga games, all three have subtitles that are the names of books by Friedrich Nietzsche. Yeah, I'm familiar with Nietzsche's work, at least in passing. Also, Xenosaga was meant to have 6 episodes, which was cut down to 3. Xenogears was also meant to be part 5 in a 6-part... Well, be part 5 in a 6-part epic. So, all I'm hearing is that the Xeno games keep getting cut down to time. For better or worse. No wonder why they went all out with these. They finally have all the time of the universe and decided, okay, well, maybe not all the time of the universe, but they went all out. And even here there was cut content. Although to be fair, there's undoubtedly going to be a bunch of cut content with pretty much any game you can think of. Makes me wonder how much is actually in play. In general, what we don't hear about. I don't know if there's a quest associated with these guys, but if I'm running into enemies this tough on my way over, probably should run where I can, right? Whoops, should have waited a bit. Maybe I should swap in the other one. Alright, can I get this in time? No, I cannot. Call minions? Wait, what's that? Hopefully that's just me calling in... What's it called? Hopefully that's just the Nopon getting called in instead of... Oh, nope, that's an enemy. Well, luckily they seem to be dying relatively swiftly, so it's not that big of an issue. There we go. Alright, we'll just use Buster since I'm just focused on pure damage right now. Come on, you. Die already. Nice. Oh, hey, Melia leveled up. Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna swap things around a little bit. Let's get more of a sense for how Nene plays. Alrighty. Actually, while I'm here, I can go see to that yellow banner guy. Yeah, it looks like we are getting into tougher opponents, for better or worse. Actually, if that's going to be the case, maybe I should focus on side quests instead. What do I have as far as side quests are concerned? Recommended level 63. Oh, they're giving me a recommended level, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and knock those out then, instead of focusing on the main story. May as well, right? So where are they? So they're recommending I head up this way? Alrighty, let's see where this path takes us. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll make it easier for me to find stuff later. Or there's going to be other problems, but either way. And gives me a chance for more collectibles. Alright, so how dangerous are you?
I'm ready! They meet our match with Kino. Nene's getting pumped!
I see you warming up, Nene.
Alrighty. Of course, I wait too long on that one.
This'll leave a mark. Shake your edge. I'm really feeling it.
Kino, keep all eyes on Kino! Kino! That's very nifty. Kino ready to go all in. Did Nene make it look easy?
There we go.
Could have knocked that one out.
Piece of cake.
Oh, and of course the moment I turn around. Well, I mean, we are at the level where they'll go after us, so I shouldn't be surprised. Oh boy. May as well just smack you as much as I can, then.
I'm feeling it.
There we go.
After battle snack.
Let's stay focused.
Winning just come natural to Kino.
Phew. Alrighty, not too bad. Nothing too serious. So what's up this way? Something a little more dangerous, but they did say level 63. May as well not wait for it to see us. Speaking of which...
Witness true power. Lord Hero born in training.
Let's see.
I'm ready.
Let's see. I'm not sure what... Actually, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. The creator of the Xeno series is really... I'm not sure what that word's supposed to be. He left Square because he was frustrated with them. They're focused on Final Fantasy. That's the reason we didn't get a Xenogears 2, as they were focused on Final Fantasy. Well, Final Fantasy Spirits, is that what it's called? I'm not familiar with that, so I guess that says all I need to know.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Let's see, and then worked on Final Fantasy since 4, and is the one responsible for FF6's iconic opening. An opening that I can't recall unless you showed it to me at one point, in which case... Actually, I don't think that was the one you wanted me to watch on stream anyway, so... I'm not familiar with that one, so I'll take your word for it. Recommend looking up Banana the Secret Files. It's an art book with behind-the-scenes giving lore details, even as a cut scenario which helps explain how Fiora got her body back. Well, it's not as if they need to explain it. They planted the idea that it would be that it's possible in the game, so it's not as if it needed to be explored, but still, I guess it'll depend on how they explored it. Yeah. Wow, my voice is not going to cooperate with me. Although it also depends on how they choose to explore it, I suppose. Do I have anything that... Actually, wait, that one won't come after me. I thought this was level 63 recommended. Although... Oh, wait, so it's those that are... Okay, so... Crap. That one got antagonized. Now, how do I get to you? There we go. Alright, guess I didn't have anything to worry about after all. Now, what should I do next for quests? Okay, another one I have to return. And then high entia feathers and Alcamoth. Okay, so at this point, best thing I could do would probably just be to double back here, I think? Oh wait, no, that's a different quest. Is there one that I need to return to? Pretty sure there's someone I need to return to here, though. Target inactive. Well, I don't know when this guy's active, but I can always just... Ah, there we go. Everything works out.
Huh?
Ah, you again. I've heard back from Gwyneath and the rest. I'm glad their issues were resolved. While I have your ear, here's something I realized earlier. It's quite possible that the caterpills gathered to eat the plump wildgrass, and the brogs to eat the caterpills. Seeing as how you've taken out the caterpills and brogs, the wildgrass might come back sometime soon. We'll have some food shortages to grapple with until then, and that's my problem. Lucky for everyone, then, that you want me some breathing room here, eh? Thank you for all the help. We are all in your debt. And sorry for looking down my nose at you all. That wasn't exactly gracious. Alrighty then. Sizable increase. Nice. Wait, what's over here? Oh, art manuals.
Oh.
Okay, so if I want to... Oh yeah, this is from... Yeah, I remember now. So it looks like there's one for everybody. Doesn't look like there's enough... Looks like there might be enough room for one more companion, but knowing my luck, this is probably going to be it for the playable characters. Not the worst outcome, I suppose, but still. Alright, now I need to go over this way. How close is that? Oh, it's just over here. That makes my life easy.
What's Tay-Tay do this time?
Oh ho! Friends found? Oh, his happiest day of life of Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay would start to be afraid would have dangerous bad luck forever. Alright, another one joins us. Friends seem like reliable sort of folk, and, Tay-Tay do need to see Chief 1-1, so maybe... What friends say to escort Tay-Tay to meet Chief? Fear of Tay-Tay dwindled the tiny pebblelifts around with trusty allies. Tay-Tay might look like wimpy pants on first blink, but cowardly exterior actually hiding real talent. Friends know archaeology center at Frontier Village? Surveying is indispensable skill for excavation, and Tay-Tay happened to be proud member of Survey Department. Path of surveying fraught with alertsome monsters, but Tay-Tay knows secret art of sneaking and weaving between. Can tell friends all about juicy footsteppings later.
One big hop towards true hero porn.
Alright, another one for Yellow Team. Alright, where to go next? Oh hey Regal, just finished schoolwork just to find out no one else did it and I had it done since last week. Am I too efficient or are they just too slow? Could be either one depending on the circumstances. I don't know enough about your schoolwork to comment, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Alright, so which one is this? Can't view it yet? Alright, at least I've got it marked down on the map then. Let's see... Do I have any other quests to worry about? I'm pretty sure it's just collection quests at Alcamoth, right? Is that even worth... Well, I'm trying to think. They don't seem to want me to go to Alcamoth yet, so I guess I'll just follow the main quest and grind as I go. Although it means I'm gonna have to double back a decent ways, but still. Yeah, I know I need to check chat, I'm just figuring out where to go before I press on. Especially since I'll probably need to fight a little bit on my way. Alright, now I can get back to it. So, oh, you meant episode 1 to 3 only did 40% of the full Xenosaga story. Let's see, Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Oh, right. That thing. Actually, wait, was it? Is that something I remember? No, I'm thinking of Advent Children. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. Either way, Xenogear was originally pitched for FF7, but was skipped due to being too dark. It was later turned into a... Wait. It was eventually turned into Chrono Cross? Huh. Later, Xenogears just made its own thing. Alright. So, all I'm hearing is... it got very complicated very quickly. That's what seems to be the case with a lot of Japanese RPGs anyway. Either way, let's see. Alright, so that's a Red Harvest spot. Okay, can I take you two on? Probably. I can at least get... I can at least get Nene up to... level 65. Hopefully keep things in good shape. Wait, who's dazed? How did you get dazed, Shulk? What the heck? Alright, the good thing about being in control of Nene, even if I can't control the Minato abilities, I can at least set up Topple a little more easily. Oh, looks like Nene's not the only one who got a level up. Nice. Pay attention to me. Art seal, huh? Yeah, shut up, kid. We're going to fight other people now. Let's see. Xenogears follows the story of a man with DID. No spoilers. Oh, I'll take your word for it. And art seal again. Great. Well, as long as you focus on me, I'm not gonna complain. Well, at least we've got Minato abilities.
Let's stay focused.
Ooh, strength. Alright, can I grab this? Yes. Alright, don't need to fight everything on my way. There's undoubtedly going to be kill quests for a lot of these once I get far enough along. Seems like gravity's working a little differently. Qualified, certified, making world more purtified. Prospector Fofora is named, surveying new lands' game. Oh, why you surprised Fofora like that? Made Fofora recite whole Prospector spiel and now survey his big shambles. How friends going to make up for, eh? Hope not thinking can make teensy apology and just walk away. Okay then. Fofora going to have to ask for help with small matter. Then we'll let friends off proverbial fish hook. Good friends give teensy bit more explain. So friends will listen? Oh goody, Fofora knew friends were citizens of upstanding moral character. Small matter is nuisance Chromar on other side of Zen's thoroughfare, right hand side. They keep getting in way of Fofora. Fofora is still busy mapping out area, so it would be giant help if friends could remove Chromar from picture, please. Inconvenient Chromar, huh? So what's that going to entail then? Level 68. Okay, let's not go for that just yet. Zen's thoroughfare, huh? Well, I don't get the feeling we're gonna end up grinding a decent amount. At least I've got the... Ooh! Another quest. If you think Hojo did bad stuff, some stuff in Xenogear is worse. I'll take your word for it.
I see.
Huh? Hey, could I get a look at that ID tag you've got there? Yeah, I knew I'd recognize it. It's my brother's. There's no mistaking it. Would you mind giving it to me? Thanks. You don't know how happy this makes me. But if this fell out of the omnivore Lexos, that means at long last my brother has found his nemesis. And lost. You know, when we were evacuating the capital, it was him that drew the monsters off to buy us enough time to escape. If it wasn't for him, we'd never have made it as far as Grandel. He was our savior, he really was. Afterwards, he must have learned somehow that the Somnivore Lexos could be found at Sultanar Seal Island. Certain he went there to remove the beast and secure the path for anyone coming from Alcamoth after us. Hey, by the way, my brother also had this bangle that was a fairly heirloom. You haven't found that too, have you? You haven't, huh? That's a shame. Last I saw him, he was heading for Baru Plaza towards Cinnabar Plateau. I've already searched between Cinnabar Plateau and here, but found nothing. If you were willing to help, could you look for the bangle on the plateau beyond? I'd be most thankful if you brought it to me. Alrighty. It's a decorated bangle. I hope you left more luck than I did. Alrighty then. Oh, hey Adam. Yes, this is pretty far into the story, so hopefully there won't be too many important story details discussed, but yeah, it's an interesting world and story. So it's, I guess the basic premise is that, without going into too much detail, is that you are effectively, how would you explain it? Because the world is, as far as has been described in this game, effectively just a giant ocean with two giant titans as the only quote-unquote landmass. So supposedly they were fighting this grand battle, and which eventually ended in mutually assured destruction. And as a result, well, eventually life is able to flourish on it, and well, here we are, having to deal with all the life on it. So that's a short version of the world that they tell you basically right off the bat. Any more than that, and I don't know, well, don't have the Nintendo console? Fair enough. Alright, that's one down. Of course, your party members had to be no fun, but well. Okay. Alright, knock you down, knock you over. There we go. Wait, who are you attacking? Wait, were you going after one of the... Were you going after one of the... assistants, I guess? Okay, then. That's kind of surprising. Though you could emulate it? I don't know how... I know that there's been a lot of talk about Switch emulation, but I'm not... Well, I'm not super familiar with how... Because the original Wii version, I know, isn't as technically advanced, and the UI, I think, was also improved between this game and the between then and the Definitive Edition, but I know Wii emulation is a lot simpler, or I think it's simpler than Switch emulation. I need to see for certain what exactly is involved with it, though. I haven't really had a need to. Meh? Chromar a toast? Big hooray! Now Fafora free to continue with surveying unhindered. What? Thought Fafora was busy in middle of surveying? Where friends get that idea? Such sillydoms. No, Fafora just going out to Punspec now. But friends did very speedy job, and Fafora give credit where credit is due. We'll prepare a handsome reward later, so come by and Fafora will deliver personal. Oh boy. Yandivan Jen of Chromar? Okay, so you're not gonna join up with us yet. I guess they gotta keep giving us quests that... Okay, yeah, just gonna make me wander around a bit. Then again... Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. What can I do? Nintendo consoles, but mainly the games are super expensive in my country. Oh, they don't do any price matching or anything like that? Oh, that sucks. Almost half of a minimum wage. Ow. To be fair, it takes a... I think, even in the US, it takes a week's worth at minimum wage, I think, to get enough. Well, just for the Switch, so... I'm fortunate that I have the job that I do. Wait, the original version was hard to get in the US because it was GameStop exclusive, so even there you'd want to emulate. Good lord. Yeah, Nintendo really likes to have scarcity and give the impression that their games are really valuable. And to be fair, they are a lot of fun. But still. This game is the definition of a slow burn though, so you will have plenty to look forward to. If you do find a way to emulate it. Fafora was able to punspect whole area without hitch. Again, work of friends was much appreciated. Okay, so you're just making me run around a little bit. Incidentally, Fafora might have other teensy-eensy requests. It involved escorting Fafora personally to Chief 1-1. Alright, Chief of 1-1 is Chief of Hope on Spectre Squad. Said shoulder is Bionis is ranked for treasure pickings. If stick around long enough, Fafora could be rich beyond wildest dream. Ooh, Fafora can almost smell the fame. It'd not excite friends too? Believe Fafora, it all becomes clear once Fafora heads straight from mouth of Chief. Okay, Fafora will keep friends company until able to meet Chief. Pleased to treat Fafora in manner to which Fafora is accustomed. Oh boy. Yet another one. Oh, what's this? Pororo's favorite. Wonder if that's going to be relevant to one of the Nopon then. Hang on, where's the mining spot? Is it below us? Or above us? There's nothing above. That's possible. Actually, there's some ground below us, so it probably is below. Well, for our purposes, it's not something I have to worry about just yet, so we can keep going as we are. Alright, back to hopefully the main story before we get sidetracked by yet another side quest. Come on, this is supposed to be the extra story after the main game is over. Then again, I think chat did say a while back that this would be 15 to 20 hours. Something like that. About emulation, I actually managed to emulate Pokemon Legends Arceus just a couple days after launch. Well, I guess there's not going to be much of a problem for Xenoblade then. But yeah, for Xenoblade it's very much the definition of a slow burn, and by the looks of it... Spike, huh? Let's ignore that one. The gameplay itself is... well, I have mixed feelings about the gameplay, as it is very much the definition of a slow burn. They will throw 1.5 million different side quests at you to where you don't have to worry over much about quote-unquote grinding until after the game is over. So, in that respect, you can somewhat respect it, and there is a lot of variety with the different characters you can play as. But at the same time, I don't know. It doesn't do a good job of necessarily translating what exactly is happening in the moment to... well, it's hard to translate all of the big giant numbers that are happening in front of you to stuff that you tangibly mess with, either on your character's inventory or with any of the number of other ways to mess with the game, mess with the statistics. So it can be a little obtuse at first, and it can take a while to figure out, okay, this is how to actually make it work, but for the most part, the story was worth it though. That's the one thing I will say. The story was worth seeing to completion. Speaking of which, let's see what the story has to say for itself right now.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that material.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't matter. Why did you
Tyrrhea.
disobey me? If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
Tyrrhea?
Melia!
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, big sis?
Tyrrhea's your big sis.
Wait, what? I have questions.
Right. That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Tielan's skin.
Sorry.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
Tyrrhea, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Tielan with his research.
Yes, well,
Tyrrhea, she's changed.
Tielan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it.
You didn't expect to see Melia out here?
I didn't know you all knew big sis Tyrrhea. How'd you meet each other?
What the hell?
I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was...
What the hell happened to the... Oh boy. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the stream going down for about half a second. What the heck
She was
just
strong.
happened?
both in body and in her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Good spin.
Wow, pretty much the same as how she is now then. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you
Why
and
would
Tyrrhea
she?
meet?
It was when she saved me from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alcamoth, like today.
What? No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
Before the Fog King showed up.
Yeah, and then, after we all escaped, I was kind of on my own. So Tyrrhea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Tielan, was your father not still around?
My father... My
He was
father
full entia?
killed by the Fog King.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
Tielan just like Kino. Brave little pun.
I think I'll get some air too.
Go
Good
ahead.
luck, Shulk.
I've still got things to ask Tielan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long.
You sure you don't just want to talk to Tyrrhea?
Miss Melly, Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
Oh boy. Let's see, does the game have a lot of just walking around? Because that's the reason I never got into Breath of the Wild. Well, there are decent spaces between
Tyrrhea,
story points, but it's not as bad as...
All the
Well,
people
it's not
to
as
meet
open world
out
as Breath
here.
of the Wild.
how did you...
Pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention this Fog King.
Yes, he'd be the one to end it. Or so I thought. Until fate had me save Tielan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother, she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you our future by crossing your path with Tielan's.
My helping with Tielan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly. I can tell that when you look at Tielan,
You see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yes.
You are the Imperial successor. The Crown Princess, war or no war? No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However, I know enough to realize what I must do right now.
I hope to see it. This future you will build for us. And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
Alrighty then.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all.
Oh, that's why you're following us around
It
like a
shall be
stalker.
my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
What the hell does that mean? Wait, why did the music have to get ominous? Oh god. Looks like Regal's bet was correct after all. I miss a bit of the audio and video was cut. Yeah, that seemed to be the case, unfortunately. I can upload a well,
you here?
I didn't have any commentary for it, so it should be fine. Just a small bit of further context for everything that's going on.
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all the details, we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandel.
Meeting should be no problem. Teelan say he sent word to guard the Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
Before we visit this Radzum, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty. As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course I will, Melia.
Kino too. And also Nene.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
What, were you expecting them to say no?
Right. Off to Grandel we go.
Wonder how many people we'll see there. If most of the soldiers are over by where we first met up with everyone. Wonder how many survivors there are over there. Oh, it's a side quest over in that direction. Alright. Off we go in that direction first. Let's see. Alrighty. Oh! Can't win. Just when I think I can just move on with my life, I get randomly assaulted. Ah, well. Alright, are you able to inflict break or... probably not. Well, let's just keep his attention on me.
Miles down. How's that?
Nene! Great attack!
Remember, it's Kino who will be hero born. Good. It's good. Very good.
Alright, there we go. Back to the grindstone. Missed a good deal of chat? Oh, I'm sure I did while I was distracted by all that story point. Well, unfortunately, the story has to come first. Over interacting with chat. Either way, let me just... Actually, I'll just pause real quick, look things over. So thought that I didn't like the game style, but then I played Genshin and Immortal Phoenix Rising and enjoy them a lot. If you could... Well, with what I understand of Genshin, if you like that, you'll probably find this game to be enjoyable as well. Let's see. Teelan's mother was High Entia and his father was a Homs. Oh, that's what I'm mixing up. Okay, cool. Let's see. Melia's and Tyrea's relationship is complicated. They both share a half-brother, but share no relatives themselves. Yeah, actually, yeah, that is how it gets complicated, huh? You planning to review the game? Yes, that is on the table at some point. I'm pretty close to finishing it, given that I'm in the quote extra story now. Ah, crap. I wondered if it would notice me. Okay, no, do not pay attention to the healer. I do not want you doing that. Ooh, I can knock you down. Alright, topple you over, stun you, even if the game doesn't call it stun. And meanwhile, there's just another monster wandering over there as if nothing's wrong. Alright, pay attention to me. Yeah, I am planning on reviewing this game at some point. It's just a matter of when. Because my focus right now is on finishing up the Sonic Origins review. And after I'm done here, I get straight back to editing for that, which will be fun.
Can get cuddle. Meh. But Nene tied too. Kino, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Much more better.
Why did we let a couple of kids join us for combat? But yes, so right now the focus is on Sonic Origins, and then after that I've got one other game I want to talk about. Then hopefully I'll have time for Xenoblade. Meh. What Pororo do? One Pororo is extremely not enough to collect. Meh? Our friends may be travel persons. That great. Pororo have requests that would be perfect for travel persons. Pororo come to Biona's shoulder by flying with certain esteemed person in basket attached to Terex. But there was big hole in basket and vital foodstuff that Pororo bring, it all strewn across land from sky high. Pororo admit was bit of careless on own side to not know this sooner, but when boss realized flying do terrible rage, and of course my printer needs to clean itself while I'm streaming, was crucial asset for sell-off in darkest hour time of crisis, meh. Pororo go and pick back up, now! That was exact order. Stuff that end up scattered all over Biona's shoulder is fave of Pororo, so would love to gather up for sure. But Biona's shoulder also full of terrible monsters wandering about, Pororo forced to reckon with own limitations. So, extend ask to friend travel persons. Please would friends mind gathering up Pororo's favorite, whatever find. Oh, so that's what I was looking for. So that's one of the things I found. Plural, thanks for agreeing. Well then, please come to inform Pororo of whenever find more of Pororo's favorite. Pick up all of his huge jobs, so Pororo give reward of ongoing basis, in proportion to number found. Yay! So if I talk to you now... Found one. Okay, so it's something that'll slowly increase, and it looks like he gave me some armor too. So if I do it again...
Yay!
Alright, I guess that's all for now. Wait, it says that some of it's up there? I'm not sure how I get up there, though. I don't see any obvious way to get up there, even. Maybe there's a way to fall down onto it, perhaps? Well, either way, where do I need to go next? Oh geez, that's a lot of quest markers. We're gonna be there a while. Anyway, what else is chat up to? Let's see, I'd recommend looking Operation Rainfall. It's the reason the game came to the US. Also, the game's original title was Monado Beginning of the World, was renamed Xenoblade in honor of Takesh, its creator. Hope that's pronounced right. Probably not, knowing my luck, but still. Okay, so that's what all of the red markers were then. Alright, I guess we can grab any that are inconvenient reach as we go. In the review, I recommend mentioning Operation Rainfall. I don't, unless it's through the looking glass, I don't usually focus too much on the path the game took to release or what was going on historically for it. Apart from maybe a little bit at the start, but honestly I was thinking of going just a more, well, I was thinking of going a more comedic tact for it anyway, so I'll probably take a different approach than would necessarily work for it, but, well, to fit that in, but I'll have to do some research into it and see what I can fit in. So, how does your reviewing process work? Do you take notes when you're playing, or do you just enjoy then run on after the info when it's necessary? Typically what I do is, after I've played for a little bit, I'll just I've just got a document just to give the broad strokes as to what exactly happened in the game, and to just crystallize in my mind, okay, this was what happened in this crucial moment for the sake of gathering footage later. And then, as I think of stuff, I'll make either an outline, depending on the circumstances, or maybe some sort of, well, It varies, because sometimes I'll do a full-blown outline before I go super in-depth. Sometimes I'll just write it all in one sitting. It varies. But typically I'll write everything down before I start recording anything. As I like to try and have a completed script so I know, okay, generally speaking, this is what I've got to work on, this is how long the video is going to end up being. As a result of that, I can tell you that that's how I knew, generally speaking, how long the Sonic Origins review would be, even before I posted it, because after having done this for a bit, I know, okay, this is generally how quickly I get through it while speaking. Well, this is generally how many words I say in a specific, with my cadence, so now that I know that, it's just a matter of, okay, so it'll be about this length. And as a result, it's actually going to be interesting, because after the Sonic Origins video, it's probably going to be a bit before anything else shows up on the channel, because it's going to be another video about the same length, if not a little more, talking about a CRPG, so should be interesting to see how that works. Get over here! Am I just going to be stuck using abilities? Actually, wait, if your focus is on me, maybe I can draw you in. Or not. Come on. Look at me. Maybe if I can draw you into range to where I can hit you with melee attacks. Alright, we're at that point. Excellent. There we go. Don't have to worry about that now.
Kino could have knocked that one out.
So for the most part, with this, as far as script writing is concerned, it's usually just a matter of it gets done as it gets done. That's the short version. It can sometimes take me a while to collect my thoughts or find a good way to express them, but once that's done, it's a relatively smooth process. Because typically what I do is, what I've got set up is that at least a little bit, I do a little bit of audio editing each day, or at least attempt to, because that tends to be the longer step for me. Alright, so there's a quest marker over there, let's see to that. So I do a little bit of audio editing per day, and as I'm working on that, I'll do a little bit of video editing on one specific day. And once all the audio's done, then it's just a matter of putting it all to video, doing small polishing. I was hoping I could avoid attention, but I guess you were range based on range rather than sight. So at this point, it's just a matter of put everything to video, so it'll be weird not working on audio editing for a while. Although I will be starting recording for the next video, just to be sure that that's not a barrier. Because you never know when your voice is going to cooperate with you or not, if you end up getting a runny nose or something. That always throws stuff off.
Even need after battle snack.
Piece of cake!
Never give up, spirit is hereupon way.
Let's see, check out the quiet moments, some of them are available now. Well, let's take a look real quick. Which ones are available? Alright, quiet moments. Oh, a lot of them are. Well, let me sort by not yet viewed. Okay, so there's one that's available somewhere on the Bionis shoulder. It doesn't tell me much, though. I'll probably wait for more to build up before I actually go for it. Let's see, in Sonic Origins, it's sad that the fans can make better ports of classic Sonic games than Sega. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure there was one group of modders who were saying, we're gonna fix this game, and then they saw the spaghetti code underlying it and they realized, no, that's more effort than it's worth. Fun fact, I said on Discord that I discovered your channel through the Torchlight 3 video, but what led me to check out the channel itself was an old-ass video you taught- Wait, you saw the channel- Wait, you saw that Champion Guide of Nami? That was literally the first video I made that actually did well, holy crap. 2014 with Windows freaking Movie Maker. I'm still surprised that's one of my more popular videos. I'm either doing something very right or very wrong as a result. Wait, a Hom soldier? Even then, your commentary was really good. Much appreciated. It's been a long time since I looked back at that. I'm a little hesitant to look back because I know my line delivery is going to be much different, and I suspect that I would cringe myself into oblivion.
Greetings. We have heard from Teelan that a man called Radzim lives within these walls.
Ah, friends of Teelan's, are you? We've been expecting you. Go on, in you get.
You're letting us straight through.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are imposing. But they aren't here for controlling foot traffic. They're to keep savage monsters from having themselves a rampage.
Most sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Thankings. Sorry for time taking.
Oh, hey, Co-Reaper. Wait, 30 minutes till lunch is over. What? Where are you in the world where it's lunch? It's almost 5 p.m. where I am. What the hell is your schedule? Although it's probably already night in Europe, but still. Alright, so mostly just open fields, huh? Well, I guess if they're trying to keep monsters from running rampage. That makes sense to me. Alright, I haven't seen whether that quiet moment is available, so we may as well check on that real quick before anything else. Let's see, what else is chat up to? More talking about Xenosaga. Let's see, there's a scene that was censored where a character cuts his head off with a knife? Wait, what? Was then changed to him ripping his head off with his... That's worse! How is that censored? That's worse! Oh, and he lives? Oh, God. Of course. Alright, can't view that one just yet. Now, well, let's go ahead and grab the quest markers then, just for fun. Let's see. Actually, I haven't checked on my inventory in a while. Let's see. Actually, now we've got this. Doesn't look like it's actually better than what you've got. So I guess the only benefit is that... So it doesn't give you an actual benefit to your defense, but it does give you strength up, so let's go with that. So what other equipment do I have? Yeah, I guess I really do have to buy all of my equipment, don't I? C'est la vie. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and check out... Actually, how far away is the... Oh wow, there's a lot down there. A lot of quiet moments out here. Makes me wonder how this will end up working out. Was less bloody, I guess? Oh, the scene you mentioned? I don't know if I necessarily buy that, because, I mean... Would that necessarily be less bloody? I don't think so. I'd argue that'd be even worse because it's more brutal. Because, depending on the circumstances, if it's a knife, you just swipe and you're done. Ripping your head off, though, what? Let's see, no blood in the US version, and later versions of the Japanese version used that, well, US take on it. Oh boy. I'm sure there are probably people who are mad about that. Don't be ashamed of your old content. It was entertaining to watch even to this day. Also, everyone has to start somewhere, even if the guy's aged like cheese in a drawer. Yeah. Because that is the problem with making guides for something... Well, that is the problem for making guides in a live service game, because that was back when I played League of Legends religiously, so I was able to actually add small amendments with future videos, but then eventually I got to a point in Ranked where I said, okay, I've seen everything I really cared to, but what now? And what it ended up boiling down to was, okay, I guess I'm just done. Guess to diversify, we'll just move on to doing more reviews and whatnot. To where my channel can be more perennial. And it seems to have worked for what I've put out since. Meh. Shushu is just looking at trees. If friends not need anything, please to get out of tuft of Shushu. It not looked like just looking at tree. Face looked almost pained expression. How you know? Nene have brother pond of similar age, so learn to read all sorts of signs. Has something happened? Okay, well, Shushu loved to climb trees. Climb every tree in area, sometimes twice. But then Shushu stopped paying attention and get discovered by monsters. Luckily managed to climb up this tree just in time to escape from attack. But then once monsters go away, Shushu breathes sigh of relief so deep, slip off branch and fall down. Not when Shushu get hurt, and now cannot even move. And also, somehow climb trees now feel scary dangerous. But you even hear of Nopon that not climb trees? That not even little bit right. But first should deal with hurty. Ugh, why are no pun like this? Heal hurdy-hurdy is trivial part. Just need Pepidi herb. And of course I don't have any of that on me. Should not talk nonsense when Nene offer help. Now please tell, where can find Pepidi herb? Meh? Nene pick Pepidi herb off instead. It grow on top of Cragmaw Caverns, but that all Nene wanted to hear. Leave to Nene. It teeny tiny detail. Why do I get the feeling he was about to say, but don't be careful of the giant black beast or something crazy like that. The legendary black beast. Watch, there's gonna be something crazy that I'll have to deal with over there. Oh, there's a quiet moment over here as well. Must explore every nook and cranny. Alrighty. So, is this one that I can access? Guess we'll find out. Oh, a waterfront. Can't view that one yet. Alright, I guess we'll just move on to... Actually, there's a lot of quests to gather over here. Looks like I'll have plenty of opportunities to grind if I need them. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm getting from chat is that Xenosaga is brutal. And that it is just brutal. Is it brutal for brutality's sake? That's the important question. Alrighty. Let's see. Wait, when did a quest just pop up over there? Am I gonna have to do the usual cycle through the... Well, go through the day-night cycle to find people who only show up at particular times a day? You know what? Don't answer that. I'm pretty sure I already know. At times it's brutal for brutality's sake. Oh boy. That's not as fun. Wait, who's that? Is that the chief? Yes, it is. Qualified, certified, rest is classified. Ponspector Chief 11 is name. Oversees surveying new lands is game. Meh, what Ponspector's all doing with these stranger people? More importantly, why it takes so long for everyone to gather an appointed meeting spot? Meh, never received such information. One forgot to impart. Ho hum. One would go to find Ponspectors and make up for omission one's own self, but have wings full with other business. Meh, have idea. Good friends guide rest of Ponspectors to meeting spots. Probably all stuck in stranger sticky situation. Friend looked like doing fine jobs so far. Surely is no extra bother. Gather the other 11? Oh boy. It seems some want to have word with 1-1, but we'll have to wait till everyone here. Naturally, there's little reward in store for helping 1-1. Alrighty then. Of course he'd still say sidekicks, that's how Ricky operated. Alrighty. Off we go. There's some machina up here as well. Awfully diverse settlement.
Nene, look! What splendid armor! Oh, it's true! Scales so shiny and sparkly!
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
Different subtle. Sure is.
Really? Pardon me?
Who are you?
Have you come from Companion's Cape, by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes, it seemed to me.
Thank goodness. That's a relief to hear.
Is something wrong?
You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together, as a group.
But then, some left because there are machina here.
Oh,
Exactly.
right. What do you want, Cheeto?
At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction.
What happened?
Well, the final straw was something trivial.
Of course
The
it
Companions
was.
tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were lost this way. One machina had had enough and told them to just give up.
And
Ah,
that's when it happened.
that would do it.
Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost friends, family, and homes.
They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And so...
When their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
Yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safety of our walls of their own volition. That's why we pledged that if they chose to return, we'd welcome them back and meet them with a smile.
I will do whatever is in my power to make it so.
Day, white eyes sweating.
Really?
Inflammation of tear ducts.
Really?
By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Ransom lives here.
Ransom? Yes, he lives over there.
Over there. Thank you. Very kind.
It was Ransom, actually. He was the one who told the companions to give up their quest.
Oh boy.
Right. I see.
So is Ransom a Machina then? Guess we'll find out.
All right. Let's go and see him straight away.
Yes, let's.
Off we go then. Actually, before we do that, how many... Actually, there's a lot of quests and whatnot to pick up. Before we get to that, let's see what... Let's catch up with chat. Let's see, the person who did it used it to prove he can't die. It's the villain who does it. Ah, okay, that's why it's so brutal. But there is... makes more sense in context. Fair enough. Let's see. What else is chat up to? There is something charming about watching a video of a game's old version. It's like a time capsule. It's almost sad that people who would download it now won't be able to experience old champs. Yeah, especially the ones who have gotten substantial reworks. I mean, I did reinstall the game about the time that Arcane got back into full swing and then realized, wow, literally so much is different with the item shop. Holy crap, I don't stand a chance of catching back up. Sometimes I do regret not coming back, but at the same time, I also know that it would be a massive time sink if I did go back, so maybe it's for the best. I don't really know how to talk to grown-ups. Sorry. It's easier talking to kids, though. A little bit. Which means I need to have Kino in the lead, right? I wouldn't exactly call Nene an adult, though. Hello. Oh, friend is shy, too? Huh? Must be shy like Kino. You have same smell as Kino, so as matter of fact. Yeah, I get kind of nervous easily, but it's no fun playing on my own. Meh. Then what if Kino found friend for friend to play with? Really? I love that. Leave everything to Kino. We'll search town for bestest possible friend, make sure everyone happy. Any possible friendlings already in mind? Well, there is one person. I saw Celine looking out at the capital once. She looked awfully lonely. Also, there's a boy called Nestinor. I only ever talked to him once, but he lives near a lake, I think? Oh, and there's this super cute Nopon, Dodo. I always wanted to talk to her. She seems to like ruins and stuff. Alright, so a bunch of different people to talk to then. Let's see. Alright, another one to pick up over here. Let's go change the arrangement around. Let's go back to this for a little bit. Actually, we'll have Melia lead since, well, that'll probably be more interesting. Meh, you there, bird person. Aurora remembers you. You were a guarantor of Heropon. A guarantor? I don't know what you mean. No use denying. Aurora not find Heropon Riki anywhere, so we'll have to extract repayment from designated guarantor. Meh, want to know what that entail? Standard way of repayment is, drumroll, by provision of dessert. Why are the Nopon so weird? Specifically, Aurora is after dessert that's bigger than Aurora. Sweet, golden, springy, and also tender. Oh boy. And it looks like I'm gonna have to go through a lot of trouble for it. Alright. Bucket loads of blah blah blah. Need literal cherry on top of dessert? Of course. Skill of chef also paramount. Oh my gosh. Why is this game? Stayed away from League for some years, but recently some friends of mine started playing it casually from time to time, so I would join them. Just simple good fun, without stress or quote skill requirements. That's my problem. I got a little too competitive with League, so eventually I reached the point where I got as far as I really wanted to from a competitive standpoint, and then, well, it was all over from there. Interesting that they're so weak, relatively speaking. I wonder why. Unless it's just here to... oh, well.
Hello.
Alright, anything good here? Ooh, not bad. Ether defense, that's not the worst thing. How good's this? Objectively better in every way. Grab. Alright, and then this. Also objectively better in every way. Okay, grab. Excellent. Is that all you sell? What kind of armor do you have? Also, why do I have all these Nopon? Okay, so you're the one who has all the good stuff. I'll have to check later for that. Check my fashion gear? Oh, I'm sure there's plenty in here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, so I remember looking through here a while back and noticing that Melia and Shulk can use anything from the base game as well. Still, actually, I think I prefer to use this for now. Let's see, can't get anything new for that. So what were you using? Oh yeah, Art Seal. I should sort by type on those. And then you had HP up. There we go. Huh. Not a whole lot of stuff that actually can be unlocked by the looks of it. Then again, I guess that's the point of grabbing all the other stuff, right? Yeah, well, that should be fine as it is, at least for now. Okay, so one of the quest markers is up there. And it looks like we're about to progress the story, so that should be interesting. Before we do, though...
Hey.
Ah, good of you to come by. Mind if I ask for a spot of help? I could really use an assist right now. As you've probably gathered, we use these ancient structures for housing. When we first arrived, they were already deserted, ruined almost beyond all hope of repair. We've been doing our best to keep things tidy, but with the march of time, the rubble starts to pile up. We'd like nothing more than to clear it out, but with our numbers, we can't shift the heavy stuff. That's where you come in. No, I wasn't expecting you to drag it around by yourselves. I was hoping you could get us some hoverstone. It's a mineral with levitational properties. If we could lift the rubble using that, a few pair of hands would suffice. Thank you. Hoverstone can commonly be found on Soltnar Seal Island, Pillar Knoll, and in the area of the Scapular Lance. 3 pieces should be enough to make our work swift and easy. Alrighty then. Looks like we're about to progress the story. I'll check the chat after this.
Are you perchance Radsum?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyrea are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alcamoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyrea.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan.
Really?
I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must
If
be
only
about
you
her
knew.
mother after all.
If
Must
only
be
you
about her
knew.
mother after all.
If only you knew.
Radzum, we have questions. About the Fog King.
Are we gonna get any answers, or...
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alcamoth.
Ether field?
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there, to feed on the ether. And, as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hurt noggin of Kino.
Really?
It'd get worse if not shut up.
But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Tieden's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that,
All the same, not an easy situation.
the people of Grandel, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength and unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Punkino.
Of
Just
course.
let Nene at him.
Thank you, everyone.
Mama, what that thing?
Wait, what thing? We about to be under attack. Wait, what the hell?
Is that...
Oh, that's not good.
It's like the one we saw in Alcamoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's wise? Are you sure that's wise? Oh boy. But first, of course we can't do it yet. It's gonna make me walk all around, aren't you? Well, may as well grab collectibles while I'm up here. Alright, now I can catch up with chat. Hopefully. Let me up. Come on, let me up. Let's see. Now that I'm not having to scramble, let's see. Let's catch back up with chat. Let's see. Blizzard was pissed at losing Dota to Valve that they screwed Warcraft 3 over to spite fans. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say that it's not as if they wouldn't want to make money off of Warcraft, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm not sure I agree entirely with that framing. Let's see. What else is there to look at? Thoughts on Smite? I played it for a little bit. Seemed like something I could have gotten into if I had started my time with Dota-style games with that one, but otherwise, I've got too much else to worry about. Let's see. I'm really amused by character design kits. No character kit designs in games, so I actually downloaded and played like almost every MOBA or hero-style game. It's really fun to me to see what kind of playstyles we have across all these games. It's also one of the reasons I like action RPGs so much. Yeah, and it is nice that there is that variety. There's always the common stuff, but at the same time, it is nice to see what all of that, well, what all sticks between them. Let's see. Love the game OST? Yep, good stuff. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I need Kino leading for this one.
Come and see!
Hey, you! But please go become friend of Angela. Should be much more fun with more than alone. You want me to be friends with Angela? Yeah, alright. I was getting bored of playing on my own anyway. Tell her I'll come and play. One down. If you like Sonic, I think you might like Mega Man. I have never played much of Mega Man, although what I have seen suggested it would be... well... let me put it this way. It would make for a very amusing stream in the same vein as the Sonic ones were.
Alright.
Huh? You want something from me? Your freezes kind of have that look. Right, I see. That sounds rough. And you came from Companion's Cape? Then, I've got a question for you. On your way to Grandel, did you come across any hard-looking rock or rare materials or anything like that? Yeah, I know all about those. We have a few of them in Grandel as well. Well, still. Thanks for telling me about that. I've got something to talk to you about as well, if that's okay. Right, so I'm currently making tools for those fixing and expanding the ramparts, and I'd like to make them stronger. That's why I've been asking after better materials. Well, actually I've got an idea, but I'll need a catalyst to make it work. I'm not tough enough to track it down by myself, but since you knew all kinds of other materials, I figured, you know. Say, now that I think about it, couldn't I just ask you lot to get it and bring it to me? That'd be way easier, right? The catalyst I want to use is found near the Burrow Ruins cave. It's a stone people call the Cerulean Shard. As for your reward, maybe I could upgrade any tools you're carrying while I'm working on ours? Okay, hang on a sec. My cat demands attention. I suspect he's probably hungry. Give me a second. What do you want, Cheeto? Sorry about that, guys. He has been very patient with me the last couple of hours, so I figured I'd see to him then. I can work with anything. Like, for example, that ether pick you've got. How about it? I bet I could strengthen it to improve the output so you could mine even better stuff. Not too shabby, eh? Okay, that's how I get better ether gems. Nice. I was hoping you'd say that. Phew, really glad you just happened to be walking right by. Well, don't let me stop you. I'll be waiting. Oh boy. Okay. Seems like there's always something going on here. Nice. Now there was another quest down this way, right? Yes. Ever read the Pokemon Adventures manga? If not, you should. It's really good and not enough people talk about it. I've heard good things about it, I just haven't had time for it.
What is it?
I want somebody hear my woes. If only someone around here knew about machines, they'd understand my concerns, surely. Meh? What is problem? Alright. If it's machines, let's bring Shulk back into the lead.
Oh.
Oh, can I help you? Ah, I'm sorry to bother you. I saw those mechanical parts and figured we might be able to use them to fix the junks. I'm sorry to disappoint, but everything you see here is little more than scrap. Can you tell me what parts you're looking for specifically? We need wiring to link up the generator and the drive system, as well as something to reinforce the hull. Sounds rather complicated. That said, I do have an inkling. You've seen high entia airships before, right? Well, there are a few crashed ones in Alcamoth just lying there. And you think we could strip them for parts? Just so. Although I don't know what state they're in, you'll have to go and work that out for yourselves. Right, I see. I would have investigated them myself, but everyone else warned me off, saying it's too dangerous, so I relented. Still, from what I remember of my preliminary study, I think there should be 3 of the machines left. Understood. Thank you for sharing this information with us. Oh, one moment. I may have a request to go with all that. There are actually some parts I need too. Would you mind terribly finding them for me and bringing them all back together? Of course, that's no problem at all. Alright, so a bunch of airships, right? What kind of parts are you after? I'm so glad to hear you ask. What I need is a palm-sized cog. Understood. We'll keep our eyes out for one of those. I'm counting on you. No problem. Alrighty, that looks like all the quests that can be obtained out here. So now it should just be a matter of seeing to all of them by this point. Let's catch up with chat. Let's see. Oh, Mega Man's great, at least the X series, though I've never played Zero or ZX, but heard good things about him. Let's see. Mega Man in the base GBA version can be summed up in 2 words. Let's see. Screen Crunch played a transition of the SNES version. It's better, but still stupid difficult. Let's see. Plenty to see to, huh? Well, let's go ahead and see if I get stonewalled by the main quest first, and then we can figure out the rest afterward.
What is happening over there?
Bad news is what? Wait, what? Why are...
Miss Melly, look ahead!
I have questions.
The fog.
Fog beasts?
Here they come!
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
Okay, suddenly boss fight. Alright, how dangerous are you? Decently so. Ah, crap, is that a... No, it's not a retaliation aura, I'm just unlucky. Okay, I don't know how dangerous you're gonna be, so let's just do this, make things easy on me.
Nice work getting in the rhythm!
Ah, crap. Didn't time that one, right? Well, if I can't hit you in the side, I'll hit you on the side. Oh, jeez.
We can definitely do this! Flash Slash! Ronaldo, lend us your power! Kino! Awesome!
Kino ready to go all in!
Alright, this won't do. Topple any. Oh, it did land the topple. Nice. Get up. crap, I messed that one up. Not that it mattered this time. Alright, make sure that Kino survives. Oh, that's an unfortunate name for an ability.
And not come back?
Shulk. The fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alcamoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Grandel!
Ah,
What is matter?
the Armus could turn into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that. Must hurry to rescue.
Well then, but wait, if it's from this range, we don't necessarily know if the range would extend that far. Although I guess if we don't know that for certain, no sense taking any chances in that respect. Of course. Well, that's a
Your
bad sign.
instinct was right, Melia.
Yes, although the rift's influence is spreading far too quickly. Radson, are you fine?
Miss Melia, these armors, it was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
No pressure then. Hey there, Hey there, wanna get beat up?
Stop those Armus.
Yeah.
Bad army. Go to bed without din-dins. Kino, show off marching skills.
Okay then. Alright, luckily these are relatively easy kills at this point. Alright, let's knock you over. Ow. And stay down. Oh, you're both focused on me? Well, I guess I don't have the other child to distract.
Excellent attack. Just remember, it's Kino who will be hero born.
Everyone, let's go!
Alright, that's one down.
Enough resting. Back into fight.
All right, I'm feeling it. Split edge. This will leave a mark. Shake your edge.
There we go.
Take this.
Almost down.
Kino, that was amazing.
Thank you for that.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah, no major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Kino accepts a year's supply of sweet wasabi as reward. Real
Wait,
hero
sweet?
never has compensation. Where it say that?
Shulk, was it the rift's expanding influence that's responsible for our Armu's transformation?
Looks like it. We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into fog beasts, just like that.
That suggests more fog beasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within the capital. But now it's getting wider.
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger,
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must find a way to fight back.
We'll need those research notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
Oh boy. Let's see. If you rush the story, you can beat the game in this stream? Huh, that's tempting actually. Huh. It's not as if I have to worry about much in the way of, well, actually, let's see. Apart from meeting with my brother at 7 to work on Project Backlog stuff, maybe I could work that out. Let's catch up the chat real quick. Let's see. Has someone here played the Yakuza series? I have not, unfortunately. I've heard good things about it though. Let's see. Sega likes to milk it more than even Sonic, but let's see. But played every game of the franchise, even the spin-offs and the ones that are only in Japanese. Probably my favorite franchise. Came to me in the perfect time for me and just resonated. Oh, nice. Glad to see you found something you like.
Hi.
Hey, could you hear me out? You see, my granddad is a machina. Huh? Does that mean that you're, No, I'm just a regular Holmes. I guess granddad isn't actually my actual granddad. But he helped me when I got separated from my parents during the war. We've been together ever since. Ah, right. Okay. You must feel like you owe him a lot. Yeah, also because when the armors turned into Font Beast in attack, he shielded me with his body, but his leg got broken. Hey mister, you know machines and stuff, right? Could you fix my granddad? Repairing a machina, huh? Maybe the first aid kit from the junks would help. Really? That's great. Please do your best. I'll owe you forever. Alrighty. Granddad helped me when I lost my mom and dad and had nowhere to turn. So this time round, I'm gonna be the one to help him. No problem. Alrighty then. All sorts of stuff to see to then. So what's outside real quick? Is that another person? Probably. You know what? I want to rush the story. I'm gonna be that bastard. Huh?
Villain! What do you want?
Wait, huh? What?
You
What?
stand in the way of a new age dawning.
Wait, what the hell? Why?
I'm scared. It's all right. I'll protect you. And I'll work, I swear.
Behold, the widening rift in the sky. It's proof definite the world abhors you.
Spare me your ravings.
Sup?
Oh, Lady Melia, the hope of our race.
Gelgar, what is this treachery?
As you can see, I am sweeping away some pebbles. Their research is blasphemy against the commingled blood.
Don't you comprehend the import of what you're interrupting? The very future of our race hinges on their work.
You think this is the future? This reactionary struggle to revive what is long buried? The future of the High Entia is us. We are what the race ought to become. We are the true face of the High Entia.
If not for our ancestors, we would never even have drawn breath.
Ancestors? I recognize them not. You, Lady Melia, are our progenitor. You were our beginning, and you will be our future.
Senseless drivel. If you would interfere with this research for the sake of spouting your nonsense, you do not deserve my mercy.
Melia.
Why won't you understand? Why won't you accept that we are the ones destined to lead?
You will not so easily refute our history.
So be it. I reject you. I will take the mantle and become father of our kin.
Oh boy.
I will take dominion over all, and the world will be set to rights. We can definitely do this.
Let's see. At least do all those quiet moments before the end, and also there's a what side quest? Let's see, the Pawn Spectre quest is also needed. Okay, so all the Pawn Spectre and Glaggers, well, and Glagger? What's that supposed to reference? Ooh, opportunity. Maybe. Or not.
Know your place. Well.
Actually, if you're focused on Melia, then that means I can get away with this! Miss! That's unexpected. Oh boy, I might not be powerful enough to deal with this. Crap, that ain't good. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to take this on yet. Yeah, I'm gonna let this fail. Ow! Crap, okay, I guess I'm grinding then. Area maps. Hang on a sec. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, quest log. It's not as if I'm bereft of options here either. Can't defeat a boss? Shut up, game. Alright. Well, first we'll do some rearranging. Let's try this. Let me just make sure that I've got everything arranged the way I want it. Alright, let's level things up. I think I can manage this, I just need to be properly prepared. Alright, and then you... definitely improve that. Yeah, may as well throw improvements into this. So heal around... Alright, shield bullet. Well, not shield bullet, let me say it that way. Alright, that should suffice. Okay, let's try that again.
I will take dominion over all, and the world will be set to rights.
Alright, let's get him.
Know your place. Well, don't make me laugh.
Alright, let's get Alright, let's draw aggro away from... Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Can I topple these? If I can, I should. Yes, I can. Good. Okay, good. I'm drawing fire away from him, which is good. Alright. Not the best aiming for this. Did it even hit that one? Okay, this is starting to hurt. Oh, jeez. Jeez! Okay, they really don't want me to win this one yet, do they? Wow, they really don't want me to win that one. I guess I'm not speedrunning this after all. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do all the other quests then. Welp. So much for speedrun. I guess in that case, is there anything that I want to tackle before I call it then? Actually, you know what would be important? Actually improving my armor. Although, probably makes more sense to do, well, armor up off stream though. Let me think. Well, for now, we've got 1,000,005 quest markers. We should start seeing to them. Where would be a good place to start? So many options. Looks like there's another quest that I can grab over at Junks, so I guess we'll start here. Can I actually still enter? How do I get there? Can I climb up this way? Yes, I can. It's kind of surprising, actually. Huh. Well, that's odd. What's the matter, Shulk? The kid is missing. Could have sworn I saw one right here. Do you think someone took it? That could be one explanation. I hope this turns out to be nothing. Oh? Shulk, look. There's something lying over there. Huh? So there is... looks like some kind of note. It's an inventory of military goods. And it's signed by the person in charge. Solthus, I think? Maybe? I may be wrong, but I do think there was a guard by that name in the regiment. According to the inventory, he's meant to be working to recover material from a number of caches on the Bionis' shoulder. Maybe he was the one who took the kid as well? I don't think we have any other leads. Does the note list an itinerary? He might be in Nerthus Necropolis. It's the only one on the list of caches without a tick next to it. Then it is decided. Let's head there and hope we do not miss each other on the way. Alright, so we've got our direction to move in, if nothing else. Now, real quick, how are we looking as far as collect... Well, not this. 5 moments. Alright, a couple more opened up. Let's see... Alright, let's catch up on chat. Let's see... Did you know Three Houses has an unfinished hardest difficulty called Infernal? Yes, I was aware of that. Where the stats were even more ridiculously inflated. And that's the tragic thing about Fire Emblem balancing, is that it seems that the only balancing that they know how to do is just add more stats on. Which, I guess technically works, but at the same time, you're sat there going, huh. That's literally all you did. And as a result, the starter managing mode was incredibly difficult, but... Actually, I just finished editing that part recently. I hit the point in my managing mode run, well, for the Let's Play I'm working on for that, where it's a matter of, oh, I finally have all the stuff built up. I don't have to worry about difficulty anymore. Welp. So, well, here we are.
Greetings.
Oh there. Are you not the fellows who were aboard that vessel? Ever since that blasted thing came down, the fish just haven't been biting. I suspect it's upset the monsters too. They've been getting very tetchy lately. We can hardly sit back and wait for the fish to come to us, can we? Poor Hamelin is practically wasting away thanks to this fine mess. At least in Grandel we have the luxury of having a lake nearby. What I'm trying to say is that your arrival has made our lives miserable, and I'd like you to take some responsibility. Blah, blah, blah. It's the Pagules that are the problem. Be a sport and hunt down a few of them for me. 3, let's say. That should at least give me a bit of breathing room to fish. Oh boy. Well then, get to it. Don't sound so grateful, huh? See, how dangerous are they? Oh dear. The strong ones. That's why I'm only getting the quest now. Oh boy. Well, let's see if the nonsense over here is easier to manage. See, also ambush spawns. Yeah, that's the other way that they try and balance. God, ambush... That was the worst. Actually, that part of the Let's Play already is up, actually. It's the part where it's a matter of, oh great, I just gotta deal with this crap. Yay. Just what I always wanted. Oh, okay, so it's one of the collectibles. So is this cut off? Yeah, it looks like it. So if I want to get up to there, I'd probably be better off starting at the Necropolis Gate. And this will let me get some of the collectibles, even if I don't know if I can safely enter the Necropolis at my current level. Let's see, Lunatic Plus in Fire Emblem Awakening is just giving enemies forged weapons and inflated stats. Yeah, and as a result, everybody who's a fan of the franchise seems to get used to engaging in pure and utter cheese. I know that one's going to spot me eventually, so may as well just fight it on my terms, assuming it'll ever swing back around. Well, gives me a chance to grab collectibles, I guess. Wait, did Kino just fall off a cliff or something? Yeah, well. Watch, I'm gonna swing around to grab stuff, and then I'm gonna draw aggro from something. Calling it now. Well, why not change enemy layouts, add more enemies, and change around classes? Well, that's the thing, they actually did add more enemies and change things around. It's just that even with that, you're still reliant on cheese. Well, it still basically forces you to resort to cheese. And once you figure out what works in that respect, well, not much reason to move away from that. Can I reach? Yes, nice. There we go. And we drop down for the collectibles. And for the scary monsters, apparently. Okay, I want that collectible. You're gonna die.
Yourselves. Witness true power of hero born in training. Nay, weather any
Alright.
storm.
Should be good practice for reminding me how Melia works. Yeah, we have a Death Knight, hey, says the enemy. We have a Lysithius as Claude, pretty much. Yeah, it's practically a... Honestly, if I ever do go a maddening run, I'll probably have to artificially inflate the difficulty a little more by saying, hey, you're not allowed to recruit Avatar of Death anymore. That's probably how I'll end up having to do it. Still. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, you're gonna... Yep, you informed your friends. I managed to avoid the worst of the Chilkins the last time, but I suppose that time is up. Alright, here we go. Am I locked in place? Ah, well. Not anymore, it would seem. Alright, let's start hitting him. Oh, I need to get... Yeah, get up. Oh, jeez. Actually, that was probably me. Hopefully it was me. Wait, who's attacking me? Ah, well. I've got an opportunity to summon Aqua again, so that'll work out just fine. Should probably target the nearest ones. Ooh, I can knock you over. I managed to avoid the worst of the Turkins and Chilkins, and then I get all of them right the hell now. Stay up, please! Well, I timed that horribly.
I fear I approach my limit. My strength is fading.
Well, I don't think this game likes me very much.
Turn out all the lights. Sorry.
When the Death Knight shows up in the LP, play a really edgy theme from something. That part's already out. I've got a part of my channel set up. Well, I've got I think a section on the channel itself that's showing what I'm actively playing, and the one I have of the Three Houses Maddening Mode stuff is already up. I'm thinking I'll probably will wait until I have most of it finished before I upload any more so that it's more consistent, but at least for now. Oh, hey, Code Reaper. Let's see, Death Knight is a discount Black Knight from Chelius. I have seen pictures of the Black Knight, but I don't know much beyond that. Well, I don't have much context beyond that, so I'll take your word for it. Let's see, anything else I want to do while I'm out here? Let's see, there's a bunch of stuff over that way I could check out. Let's see, there's a collectible over here. Yeah, I think I'll just grind for a little bit more and then I'll call it a stream. See if I can grab this without having to fight. Nice. And then the nearest one is up here. Alright, let's grab it. Alright. Whoops. This can go away. Do you want a Jugdral remake or a Tellius remake? Well, I'm not sure what I would prefer, because I don't know if I really know enough about either one to know which one I would prefer, because I haven't played either of them. So, my verdict is, give me a good video game. As basic as that may say, that's all I'm really looking for. As long as it's good, I'm happy. I guess that'll be the trick then, is if it's actually good. Alright. Should be able to bring you down easily enough. Bam.
Your skill is captivating.
Just remember, it's Kino who will be hero born.
There we go.
It's good. Very good.
Wait, why are we calling Captain Falcon a best awakening character? Just when I think I can go grabbing stuff. There's always more, isn't there? Then again, they gotta make these worth going for, right?
Manifest yourself.
Ooh, excellent. Alright, lock him down. Oh geez, that put us to sleep? That's not a good sign. And wait, you can regenerate? Oh, that's no fun. Then again, I ran into a monster like that in the base game, so I guess I'm not surprised. Even if I didn't recognize it at the time. There we go.
When you can share it. Kino could have napped that one out. Did Nene knock up socks?
Oh, Fog Beasts are more powerful than regular monster equivalents. In addition to that, they also spread a riot surge in a set radius around them, drawing in nearby monsters. Enemies who come under the effect of the surge will become aggressive towards Shulk and the party. Additionally, these enemies will be affected by the riot aura, increasing their level based on the strength of the Fog Beast. Oh, that's fun. So that's why that thing is suddenly scarier. Ah, God, why am I taking so many hits? Okay, yeah, I am definitely messing with my equipment after the stream is over. I wonder what would happen if I take out the Fog Beast first. There we go. Alright, I think we got this. For now, anyway. They're focused on everybody but me, so I think we'll be okay. Oh, crap. That was the wrong person to heal, given what's happening right now. Oh, crap. Never mind. I'm taking all the hits now. Well... yeah, okay.
Witness my true power. Let Nene light Frank's burden. Hammer beat.
I think we're running.
Give it my all. Retreat.
What? Don't you dare give up.
Yeah, I think that's where I should call it. Let's go back to Grandel. I'll go ahead and use this as my starting point for the next stream. Yeah, I know, check equipment. I'm going to use this as the starting point for my next stream. After, and then hopefully on that next one I will have outfitted myself with everything good after using it as a chance to look everything over. Because, yeah, looking at this, substantial improvements are possible right now, and I definitely have the money for it. So since I do have the money for it, I should absolutely invest to make sure that I've got everything I need with respect to that. So, yes. This is what I need to work on next if I'm going to continue proceeding. In fact, that's probably what I need to do in order to beat that weirdo from the camp. Can't remember his name right now. Either way, I do probably need to call it soon because I need to have dinner, see to a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, that's where we'll call it for now. Let's see. Let's just catch up with Chak. With Chak? What did I say? Check out quiet moments before I end. The problem is that I don't have a... The problem is that... Okay, let me try and see if I can show it. The problem is, there are only 2 quiet moments that I'm able to access right now, and I have no idea where the hell they would even be. So unless they somehow become inaccessible after a while, I could end up running around back and forth for a while, not necessarily making any progress, and I'd like to try and keep things a little more focused on that. So... yeah, we'll see to these later. Let's see. So we'll catch up on chat and then we'll call it a day. Let's see. I say that because they made Captain Falcon model in the Awakening cinematic style? Oh, okay. Let's see. Smash thoughts on Robin, Corn, and Byleth? They're decent enough variations on the sortie. I like them. I play Byleth a lot. And not just because I like 3 houses. Let's see. And then check equipment. Yep, as mentioned. Alright, looks like we're pretty much caught up. Alrighty then. So, as stated before, the reason why we're streaming today in the afternoon and not tomorrow night is because I'm going to be busy tomorrow night, so there will not be a Wednesday stream because of this one. So this will have to suffice until Saturday. So as for that, it's going to be pretty much business as usual afterwards. So it'll be Grim Fandango on Saturday, Saturday night, which will be hopefully a fun time. And then Sunday morning, it'll be Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So it'll be about the same time as the last few were, so should be a good time there. When we jump in next, I will make sure to look over equipment, make sure everything's outfitted, make sure that I've got pretty much everything I can see to with respect to pretty much everyone in the party, and hopefully once we get that sorted, well, hopefully once I get that sorted anyway on my own, we'll be able to see to the rest. So, thank you all for watching. I hope this was entertaining for you. It's nice to do this, even if it's gonna eat well, I mean, there was already stuff occupying the Wednesday slot, so this was going to eat into time no matter what. Still, at least I got a bunch of stuff in my project backlog done before now. So either way, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.